The time is 3:30. Good afternoon. Here is the state news on OGBC. My name is Titilope Awobajo. First, the major items. Business operators told to maximize the Presidential Intervention Fund. The federal government has been advised to put up measures in safeguarding recovered stolen funds. A former OGBC general manager calling on broadcast professionals to sustain professionalism in the industry. Business owners in the state have been called upon to take advantage of the Presidential Intervention Fund to develop their businesses. The Commissioner for Industry, Trade and Investment, Mr. Adebola Shofela, stated this Tuesday at a nationwide town hall sensitization program on the Presidential Grants and Loan Scheme for micro, small and medium enterprises, represented by the Special Advisor to the Governor on Trade and Investment, Mrs. Oluyemisi Shomori Daudu. The commissioner noted that the town hall meeting is to expose business owners to the application processes so as to benefit from the national cake. He noted that the government, under the leadership of Prince Dapo Abiodun, has since inception initiated different programs to foster thriving business environment in the state as well as develop skills. The representative of the Bank of Industry, which is a major partner in the scheme, Mr. Michael Ajidani, explained that the 200 billion naira intervention program is in three phases of 75 billion naira loan for big enterprises, 75 billion naira loan for small businesses, of which each person can get up to a million naira loan, and 50 billion naira conditional grant, of which 1,000 micro business owners from each of the 20 local governments in the state received 50,000 naira to enhance their business. Meanwhile, the Director of Trade at the Ministry, Engineer Kehinde Akintomide, has appealed to trade unions and associations to take the information to the grassroots so that more people can benefit from it. According to him, there are many micro and small businesses in villages across the state that the Government Intervention Fund will go a long way in changing their stories. Also speaking, the State Director of the Standard Organization of Nigeria, SON, Mr. Omoni Omotosho, saying Ogun now has the status of a region because of its aimed at making small businesses to thrive. One of the beneficiaries, Mr. Daniel Olukoga, said he received the 50,000 naira conditional grants, which helped in expanding his business, thanking the government for the initiative. Nigerian government have been advised to put up a policy in place to safeguard recovered stolen funds. This becomes necessary in prevent such funds from being forced siphoned by those meant to keep it. These were the views of respondents on how to safeguard money recovered by anti-graft agencies. Accounts should be used to put in place infrastructural facilities for the benefit of the masses. On their part, Mrs. Abigail Daudu and Ms. Osumola Adedimeji said looted funds which are recovered can be used as grants for the less privileged. You're listening to the state news on OGBC 5 FM. There is the news industry to take a cue from the pioneers with a view to sustaining professionalism in the discharge of their duties. A general manager of the State Broadcasting Corporation, Engineer Tunde Awolana, stated this in an interview with OGBC this Tuesday. Engineer Awolana, who expressed concern about the quality of contents being reeled out by majority of the broadcast stations, said the basis of broadcasting is to educate and inform. Therefore, content should be titled towards these ideals. According to him, proliferation of broadcast stations can only be meaningful if the quality of content is enhanced. He called on the National Broadcasting Commission (NBC) to up their game in terms of regulating the content that goes on air, saying it is appalling that these days one can find a lot of not to be broadcast content on air, while eulogizing the current crops of professionals at the State Broadcasting Corporation. OGBC for keeping up with the legacies left behind. He pointed out that to also step up the game by moving from digital to artificial intelligence, which is now in vogue. Religious organizations ensuring a safe and secured society. This they can do by partnering security agents, exposing criminal activities and criminally minded people in their society. The State Commissioner of Police, Abiodun Alamutu, posited this at a forum in Abeokuta. He expressed the belief that the state and the country at large can be rid of criminal elements when organizations, corporate bodies, and individuals partner security outfits in ensuring a crime-free society. He also appealed to religious leaders to the need for youth to shun crime and social vices in their sermon, saying this will go a long way to dissuade their minds from evil tendencies. The socioeconomic development of the state requires concerted effort. Play your own part. To end the state news, another look at the major items. Speaking at a nationwide town hall sensitization program on the Presidential Grants and Loan Scheme for Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises, the Commissioner for Industry, Trade, and Investment, Mr. Debola Shofela, told business operators to maximize the funds to develop their businesses. Respondents to a Vox Pop this Tuesday in Abeokuta have advised the federal government to put up measures to safeguard the recovered stolen funds. We also told you that a former general manager of the State Broadcasting Corporation, OGBC, Engineer Tunde Awolana, in an interview with professionals to sustain professionalism in the industry. The state news was edited by Idris Adelakun and broadcast from OGBC, Abeokuta. For exclusive programs and the latest news updates, visit our website at openradio.ng. Follow us on Facebook at Open Radio Abeokuta and on X handle OGBC 905 FM. You can also